I just want to share some thoughts I've had going through my head this morning about Messianic Judaism. You see, I think we as a movement, we need to get over the idea that somehow success is equivalent to how many people we have in our congregations. This is not a number game. Leave that junk behind in the Sunday church, if that's where you come from. We're not here to grow numbers. We're here to grow people. And if I wanted to grow numbers, we could grow numbers. I think we could worship a lot more like the Sunday church, have all the guitars and the drums, and we could make it very contemporary and betray our Jewish identity, but that's what we could do. Or we could cater to the Hebrew roots crowd, use the sacred name and wear all sorts of very silly looking prayer shawls. But again, it wouldn't be equivalent, it wouldn't be authentic to Messianic Judaism, to Judaism. And the truth is, for thousands of years, we the Jewish people, we've worshipped the same way. We say Baruch She'amar, we say the Ashrei, we say Yishtabach, we say the Shema, we say the Shemona Esrei. This is who we are. And I think that in a lot of ways, well, I'll clarify something first. The Sunday church world is suffering, especially the Protestants. And the reason they're suffering so much is because they are compromising everything about their identity and their heritage and their culture in order to attract masses. And instead, what the masses are doing is they're realizing it's not authentic. And so the Protestant world says, well, we'll have even more contemporary worship. We'll be even more contemporary. We'll have better music. We'll be more edgy. And the people, they might be initially drawn, but then they leave because it's not authentic. We need to stop being focused on numbers and just say, we're here to raise up many disciples. I'm here to be a good Jew. And understand that we should be more concerned with being authentic to ourselves and to what Hashem has called us to. Because for most of Jewish history, we haven't had crowds. We just want 10 men. And if you're conservative or reform, then it's 10 people. That's not a numbers game. Again, that's a Sunday church thing. And if you're coming out of Sunday church, you got to leave that stuff behind. Understand, we are taking up a new identity. And I love it when we have numbers. A few weeks ago, we had like 50 people. I love it. But then some weeks we have closer to 15 to 20. And that's fine too. Put on the prayer shawl. Let's go pray together. Let's bind ourselves to our Sadiq, Messiah Yeshua. And one more thing I'll say is just be authentic to yourself. I think that the Sunday church will do a lot better if it's just true to itself and its calling and who it is. And then the same thing applies to Judaism. Let's just be true to who we are. And we'll focus on growing people and discipling. And if the Lord brings in numbers, that's wonderful. And I'm sure that if we focus on discipleship, raising up many disciples, if we focus on Torah and just being good, righteous Jews, here's the thing. The people he will draw into our congregations will be the right kind of people. They won't be concerned with all the silly, petty things like, do you have the drums and do you have the guitars? Those things don't contribute toward eternity. But they'll be the right kind of people who are saying, yes, we're willing to leave behind our culture, our heritage, and bind ourselves to the Messiah in a completely new way. So just to reiterate, don't be concerned with numbers. Be focused on discipleship. Just be true to the calling that we have. And the Messiah will bring in the right numbers. Don't worry about the results. You're not responsible for that. All you have to do is be true to him.